I started playing guitar when I was 7 years old or something like that. I was definitely raised in a house that was full of classic rock. And MXR was the company that made those pedals that were on all those records that I loved, you know? Like 9 times out of 10, if I researched what a sound was, it would almost always be an MXR pedal, you know? Whether it was like the Blue Box on a Led Zeppelin record or phasers on Van Halen records, stuff like that. Playing with a phaser, it could take a very uncharismatic clean tone or a very uncharismatic part and just make it like three-dimensional. Yeah, I mean, a phaser's useful for just about any style of music. Country guys love them. Funky R&B dudes don't leave home without them. Even these modern guys like Mac DeMarco and some of these modern record makers. There's a phaser on just about every song. A Phase 90 is like, you can't go wrong. It sounds like cool records. This Deep Phase guy, you can do some kind of fun, broken stuff with it. It seems like the phase is deeper, it's much more adjustable. It's a whole lot of fun. At a glance, it's not very complicated. It's kind of looks like a Phase 90. 2 knobs, 1 little button. But if you keep the speed and the feedback kind of low, it does what a phaser is supposed to do. And it's got a couple unique things that I've discovered. It's got its own little sort of waveform. It's kind of wild. I'll demonstrate that. I'm pushing this button in, which doubles the stages of phase from 4 to 8. And it just kind of just makes things a little gooier. And I want to let you hear this kind of wild waveform that this thing has now. And the other things I like about this thing is that the speed knob is insane. You can turn it up so fast it'll almost do like ring modulator kind of stuff. And just before that, you might get to that kind of Leslie zone. And if you crank the feedback up and crank the speed up, it goes totally insane. Mileage may vary with that sound, but I think it's pretty fun, especially with some overdrive. And what the feedback knob basically does, if you're not familiar with a phaser, is it sort of exaggerates the highs and lows. I still, even now, I like to use phasers in kind of unconventional ways. Like, it happens a lot on sessions where you're adding guitars or adding overdubs and stuff, and there always comes that point when I'm like, I'm gonna put a phaser on this thing, whatever it is, whether it's the guitar or the drum reverb or something. It always seems like there's room for a phaser on just about any record I've ever worked on. So I've always got one with me.